Hey everyone, thanks for checking out the channel today. I'm glad that you're here. My name's Matt and this is Firewood in the Field. And today we're going to tackle these big nasty oak chunks. So you might have seen in my previous video almost 7 or 8 months ago, I had a tree service drop a giant pin oak in my property. It was kind of a surprise gift. I wasn't really ready for it. And where I had it at in the yard, I had to move it. So I just cut it into pieces and just hauled it out here to the field. It's been sitting out here since. A lot of these are good big rounds, and you'll see me split those up for myself. But these ones with the big knots and the twists and everything in them, I've got a boiler wood customer who needs a little more wood to finish out the season. It's early March 2025, but also getting stocked up for next year. So this will make perfect big boiler wood chunks for him. And you may see behind me here, I've got the Wolfe 28 Pro X. That's what I'm going to use to split these. If I didn't have this machine, I wouldn't have put it on my ram splitter. I would have brought my old box store machine out and flipped it upright and split these on the ground. But for today, I've got a helper with me. You'll see him on camera. A good friend of mine for years is over here to help out. But we're going to use the log grapple to pick those up and to set them on the machine. Now, even though the machine has a log lift table, these pieces are big and weird and oblong, and they got a flat cut in them. So I think we're better off just to use the tractor to set them on the splitter and get going. Let me pull the camera down, show you the setup, and we'll get to splitting. All right, it's dirty. I need to wash it. But she's got, I think, about 8 hours now. It had 7.5 hours yesterday, and I went ahead and changed engine oil. They say to do it at 10. Wanted to do it a little early. You've seen this in some of my other videos. This is just my little attachment. And yeah, the only thing, it hurts my OCD. I can't have my forks evenly spaced. I got to bring one of them in a notch in order for this to fit. But you get what you pay for. The wood we're going to grab, there's the pieces we're planning to tackle first. That one there, and they're about 20-21 inches long, and my boiler wood guy, 22 to 23 max is the most he wants. But we're going to get that one on the bottom. I got to cut that one up, and we'll just grab any of the rest of these big nasties to see if we can't make a couple totes. We're going to try not to flip the splitter this time. We already split a tote earlier today, so it's already warmed up and good to go. Alright, well, in the last video, know your limits. I guess I haven't learned them yet, because here we are. I just whacked it with a piece of wood and it popped right out of the wedge. We just slid it over a little. Our other options are use the crane to pick it up and spin it around. Worst case, I'll go get a saw and cut it up, but it'd be nice to bust it up where it's at. Well, I think if we spin it around, we're trying to cut it on the bottom where this root flare is.
All right.
Let's pick it up with the crane and spin it around. If we start splitting from this side,
it's not as compact.
Yeah. Fail. We're going to take this piece off with the crane on the little log grapple on the tractor forks. Get a smaller piece. I'm going to have to cut this up with a saw. We finally split something. It's a miracle. Now, just learning curve still. I'm still a little bit new to this machine. And these big oak pieces, you know, they've been sitting here a long time. They've gotten hard with age, and it's the bottom end of a tree with all kinds of knots and the root flare going out and everything. Let's get the tractor, get another piece, keep going. Something I didn't show was I'm using a little bit different style of tote. I saw this on Hard Working Man's channel, and there's probably plenty of others, but I cut the entire front face out and left the top rail intact. Reason being is I'm going to put this on my forks. I'm going to get a chain. I'm going to cut a chain to length to go from here to my tractor fork bracket, and I'm going to dump these over the side of a dump trailer for this particular customer. I'll capture that on video when it happens.
back, and I think I'll knock this stuff down pretty quick.
You okay running that without me?
Yeah.
All right. So for scale, it's a 24-inch bar on an Echo CS670, the mighty Echo that you all have come to know and love. Who needs a 500i when you have a CS670? All right, we're gonna see, this is take 2 on this particular one. This is the one we couldn't split earlier. I've cut it in half, so now we're gonna give it a go, see what happens.
Oh my gosh, it's moving now.
All right, I had to go get a maul. I couldn't find my sledge. We got this loose. We're just gonna slide it over, try to take a smaller bite. Pretty sure we'll split it. Famous last words. Get it already?
Yep, there it is.
everybody. This is an unsplittable firewood. All right, I gave up on this piece. It is just one big knot. It's flared out at the end. We tried and tried to split, and it was just coming apart in little pieces like this. It wouldn't split no matter what we did. I was pretty shocked. The Wolfe Ridge wouldn't split it, but everything has its limit. You can see the marks there where we tried. The whole thing is just one big knot. I've given up. I'm just gonna go push this to the burn pile and be done with it. In fact, I think I'm going to swear off these big knotty pieces as a whole. I'm going to get through this because I did tell a boilerwood customer I can make some wood for them. Like, I think I can cut this into 3 pieces, cut this into 3 pieces, and then split them. But like this piece here, I mean, you got knot, you got knot, you got knot, knot. That whole thing is just one big knot. So if it is splittable, with my equipment anyway, it's almost not worth it. I'm going to spend an hour and a half a tank of gas in the splitter trying to split that and just get a handful of pieces out. So, but I got a little more I can get. I got that one there, got one down there. And I'm going to stay out here for just a little while longer. I chainsawed up some of those bigger pieces, but I'm a little worried. You know, looking at them, they got that weird looking grain and the flare out on the bottom. I'm worried those won't split either, but yeah, not a very productive day. I did do that one tote way out there that's a mix of maple and mulberry, and then this is all we got for boilerwood. I was really hoping to get all 4 totes done today, but not so much. But live and learn. All right, my helper had to go. He had some chores he had to take care of at his own house today. I really want to finish at least 1 tote of boilerwood. Been a little bit of a struggle, I'm not gonna lie. I'm still learning the capabilities of this machine, and you're always learning the capabilities of yourself. A lot of these giant oak pieces, I really thought they'd split. I knew it would be a challenge, but I thought they'd split a little better. But several of them, I think I'm just gonna give up and push them into the burn pile. The whole big chunk is just nothing but one giant knot. So it's either that or go get some dynamite and blow them apart, one or the other. But to finish the day out, I do have, and they're off camera a little bit, I've got a couple of pieces that aren't too bad. It should be, I hope, just enough to finish this total boiler. All right, everybody, it's gonna be a wrap on the video today. I was just kind of taking footage off and on as I went, so I'm not really sure what all I captured, but man, it was a fight today. We had a pretty easy tote off the get-go. My friend was over, and there was a little bit of maple out on the ground and mulberry, and we had just enough to top off a tote with the maple and the mulberry, and that went pretty easy. But this boiler wood was a fight for me today, and it's me. My last video I said know your limits. I guess I haven't learned them yet because I keep trying to put big knotty pieces on this machine. I'm overestimating what it can do, or more than likely it's failure on me. Maybe if I pick a different spot of the wood to try to split it, go from the other side, whatnot. But a lot of those monster chunks that I showed you, that was like a 42-inch diameter tree at the bottom. I mean, I've got old videos showing where I was at least bucking them into rounds. But all these big monster chunks, I've dealt with big oak wood quite a bit before, but never those real knotty pieces like that. I mean, you got a piece of wood that's 40 inches across, and the entire thing is a knot. I've just, live and learn. I've never had any that were that bad. I thought I'd be able to get them split up, maybe twisty, gnarly pieces, but, good boiler wood. But live and learn. We did get one tote done. Happy about that. But if you're still here, you're still watching, thank you. I appreciate you watching the video. I appreciate it even more if you consider to hit that like and subscribe button. From Matt, Firewood in the Field, see you next time.